Today I'm going to talk about the amazing success I started having after I let go of my own ego. My name is Jessica Madden. I share the amazing successes I had in my life, the lessons I learned, helping people raise their awareness and become more successful in their life. How do you let go of your ego? It's one of the hardest things to do. But if you know that behind that is your success story, it becomes a lot easier. A couple days ago, I was looking on Google and I was looking up Elon Musk, and I read his story, what he was like as a child, and I couldn't believe it. As a child, he was taunted, he was bullied, and his friends threw him down a flight of stairs. He was bruised, he was battered, and inside, I imagine, he was probably broken. What did Elon Musk do thereafter? Did he remain on the bottom floor? Did he remain on the bottom? Did he remain captive to his friends in his class in South Africa? No. He picked himself up, he brought to the table, he pushed out and brought out innovative ideas, and he's a multi-billionaire today. It didn't happen because he took advice from the people around him. When we take advice, direct advice, criticism which is unconstructive from the people around us, that smashes us and leaves us in the gutter. Whoever knows my story knows that my success story is knowing how to let go of a lot of the negativity I got from people in my life. You let it go, but you forgive. You gotta forgive people, because that is the biggest strength. And that's the whole concept of letting go of your ego. When you let go of your ego, you start taking off the ground and you go higher and higher and higher and higher. I spoke about this a couple of videos ago, and I've typed it a few times as well. And it is the concept of encouraging my subscribers to know that they are amazing, they are already successful. The way the brain works, and a lot of scientists have proven this, the way the brain works, the brain doesn't know the difference between fact and fiction. It doesn't. The brain works by habitual settings. So if you tell the brain, I am rich, the universe also doesn't work with time. It doesn't work with what it's like tomorrow, today, yesterday. It just knows what you tell it. So if you tell the universe, you tell your brain, inside of us, we have a universe. Every single one of us has a universe working inside them. Billions and trillions of neurons moving around there. So every one of us is powerful, and the constellation moving around the whole time within us is unbelievably strong and powerful and creative. So if you tell your inner self, dear self, I am rich, I am smart, I am clever, I am confident, I am strong, you repeat those messages. Remember, you got to undo a lot of programming which you put in there for many years. People who are over 30, 40, that's 40 years of telling your brain that you're not smart. That's 40 years of telling your brain that somebody else gets to decide that for you. And if you think about it, how could a total stranger decide whether you are smart or not? They've maybe seen 1% of your brain capacity. So many of us have gone through schooling as children and thereafter, hearing from people that we're not smart. And we let our ego believe it. We attach ourselves to those labels people gave us. And that is actually the strength which comes when you let go of that ego. Letting go of an ego is, that person could be right for what works for them and then in their constellation. They could be right. I see it differently because I have my own brain. I've known myself for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So I use what works for me, not what works for them. They've only seen a fraction of a percent of me. So let it go. It's letting go of your ego. You believe in your successes. You start succeeding, and you stop paying attention to unconstructive criticism. Unconstructive criticism is the biggest fallacy out there. So many of us, me in particular, after having 100 websites carry my story online, the JVB case online, after 100 websites carry my story in 2017, And after over 10,000 commenters gave their opinions about me, I must say most of those opinions were positive. But the 20, 25, 30% of comments which threw all sorts at me gave me a certain strength, a certain fortitude, and a certain means of understanding and translating and having to translate who I actually am. Having to define who I actually am, and I had to become aware and congruent with the fact that other people can't define me because they don't know me, they've never even met me. So if a total stranger who never even met me is putting out comments like, Jessica's this, Jessica's that, Jessica's bad, obviously it's something I can't take seriously. And ever since I stopped taking it seriously, I've been getting off the ground. I've seen one success after another, and I really can't believe it. All of my friends are talking about their success stories. None of it comes easy and simple. Nothing good comes easy and simple. You should know that. Nothing good in life comes easy and simple. But it comes. The idea is that it does come. Remember that. Your strength, your fortitude, and what you put out there is actually something you could do. And as soon as you start putting it out there, the reflection you're going to get back is a reflection of you. The world around us is a reflection of us. The world around us is a reflection of us. Nobody can hurt us if we don't want them to hurt us. Nobody can decide that we are A, B, C, or D, or E, or F. Nobody could, because nobody has our brain capacity and has our life. We had years and years of our own experiences knowing what works for us. When over 100 websites carried my story, and when over 100 websites spoke about the positives and the negatives about me, it gave me that ability to get my footing on the ground, to get my feet on the ground, and to make myself fully aware of who I am. I'm happy to share those experiences further. On Friday, I put out a video which appeared to be very sad, poignant and sad. Why did I do that if I am beginning to find my footing and I'm going up and up? The reason why I did that is because what I did in the process, if you look at that video very carefully, what I did in the process was letting go of my ego, letting go of myself, letting go and finding my footing, my feet on the ground. Part of the process is taking full responsibility of every element of my life. Nobody is responsible for me. Nobody is responsible for what I have done in my life. And nobody could decide whether I am A, B, or C. Only I do. The world is a reflection of me. Remember, to be successful, you gotta know one thing, and that is that the world around you, the people around you, are a reflection of you. If people hurt you with words, and that hurts you, it's a reflection of you. And you gotta put a window shade. You gotta put a separation between yourself and others. I've been there myself. I've had people say to me, Jessica, you know you're not very smart. When in actuality, if you look at what I've done in my life, I'm extremely smart. I'm extremely smart. But if you want to really unplug that, if you want to really, when I mean unplug, I mean you literally take away the machine of that person saying I'm not smart, and you put them aside for a minute, and you unplug that and you take that seriously, you realize that when somebody says I am not smart, or you are smart, or that person is smart, you start realizing that somebody else's definition of the constellation of whether you are or aren't smart is theirs alone. So after what I've been through, an amazing publicity, I look back at all the publicity I got. I had over 100 websites carrying my story, 10,000 comments. Then I had rallies and GoFundMe appeals and WhatsApp messages surrounding a community, rattling a community. I took all that and I realized that I am actually very smart, very strong, full of fortitude, full of courage. My message on Friday and the messages which are going to be delivered on Friday are messages of maturity, messages of responsibility. And I had a commenter, a subscriber here, ask me, Jessica, why are you taking blame for something which you shouldn't be taking blame? I said there's a real definition between blame and responsibility. Responsibility means maturity, means clarity, means awareness, and means fully conscious. Whereas blame, when I see the word blame, I think of guilt, feelings of unable to control parts of my life. When I see blame, I see the concept of feeling vulnerable, volatile. All negativity comes with the word blame, but all positivity comes with the word responsibility. I control every element of my life, and the people in my life are a reflection of me. If I'm in a bad mood, the people around me pick up on it, and they're also in a bad mood. That's just how the world works. The world works as a reflection of us. The people around us are a reflection of us. That's why I'm encouraging my subscribers to. I'm encouraging people to become my subscribers, because all my subscribers are successful people. All of you are successful. If you're here on my channel, it's because you feel success and you want to be more successful. Those who don't subscribe to me, it's because they're not successful yet. They have to find me. We all find each other in this world. And the reflection I'm going to put out there is going to be of more success, more success, more success, and more success, which you're also going to have in your life. Success and bliss. Every one of us is going to become very wealthy and very smart and successful. Looking forward to seeing you in my next video. And remember, if you press that subscribe button, it's dead easy, and the amazing success story will start happening to you as well. It's easy. It's a tiny little thing you gotta do is just press that subscribe button. You'll get my videos right away, ASAP, as soon as they come out, and you'll start seeing success in your life as well. That's my message today. Remember, the 100 subscriber gets that free gift, free shipping, anywhere around the world, free. See you in my next video. Have a great day.